Okay, welcome. The next 5 minutes, I promise you, is going to be well worth your time. I couldn't come up with a good title for this. I'm calling this the partnership that can change the future of your business. So let's get right into this here. What we're doing is we're looking for contractors that build quality decks. You have a great reputation. This is really important. You have a team in place to handle a lot more deck projects. Okay, so you're poised for growth. And we're really hoping to find someone that really wants to grow the decking portion of their business and understands that this could be a very lucrative area of your business. If that sounds like you, honestly, the next 5 minutes will blow you away. It's really, really cool stuff. So what we do is we generate leads for deck projects and we pass those leads along to our selected partners. Now that sounds pretty common, right? But we're do so in a way that you've never seen before. And I'm just going to hop over to Google and go online for a second here and show you exactly how all that works. Okay, so here we are on google.com and we're going to do a search as if we're a prospect looking for a deck builder, okay? In Casas Adobes, Arizona. Now, Casas Adobes, Arizona is just outside of Tucson and has about 70,000 people. So we see the maps at the top here, and then these two, number one and number two listings are our site. Okay, so let's just click through here so you can see what it looks like. So it's a very normal site, and what we could do here is this button here, click to call us, is actually a tap to call. So if somebody's on their mobile phone, we could put a tracking number in here that would redirect to your phone number, okay? So that's what the site looks like. Now let's do another search for deck installer in Casas Adobes. And now we see the ads at the top. So we have 3 ads, and then our site is number 1 and number 2 again. And we'll just click through here again, and so you can see it. A little slow, but there it is again. And now we'll do the same search for deck replacement. These are all searches that somebody would be doing to find your deck building services. So we have the ads at the top, and then our site is number 1 and number 2 here as well. And do another search for custom decks. And same thing, number 1 and number 2, and then the images. They're above the images, which is cool. And then let's just do one more, deck contractor, Casas Adobes. So we have the ads, we have the maps, and in this case, house is a listing above us, and then we have the number 2 and number 3 spots. Okay, so let's say that you're a deck builder, you're a deck contractor in Casas, and you service Casas Adobes, and we decide to partner with you, you decide to partner with us, but you don't like our design here, okay? You would rather have your site here. So let's say, for example, I found this site. This guy's number 4, on page number 4 for a deck builder in Casas Adobes, okay? So they have a pretty cool site. It's very typical for a contractor. They've got a whole bunch of different services they offer. So it's difficult for them to rank for any specific one. So what we're going to do is we're going to show this site. When someone does a search on Google and they see our results here, when they click through, they're actually going to see our partner site. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away a bit. I'm going to mess around with our site. And then what will happen is when we come back, when people click through here, they're actually going to see this partner site here. So he'll get all the leads, okay, and he'll get all the calls. So just bear with me for a second and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back again. I've made a few changes to this site. So if you remember, this is what our site looked like. And what we were deciding to do is partner with this company and have their site show instead of our site for all of these searches that we did. Okay, so let's see how that would look. We're going to go back. We're going to do the exact same search, but we're going to refresh it. So we'll just hit search again. We're going to get the same results, okay? And we're going to click on the top listing, which is our site. But instead of going to that same page that we saw before, it's now going to our partner site right here. Okay, so he's going to get all the traffic. He's going to get all the leads. People can call him right away. And let's do the same thing for the other searches that we did before. Just let Google refresh a little bit. So we've got the ads at the top, and let's choose the second one this time. And again, it's his site, and all of these links work. Okay, so if somebody wants to see something else within his site, it's still there. Okay, so he's actually got his website on our domain name. Okay, so if we go to any of these searches we did previously, all of these links are now going to him. Okay, so his site is showing instead of ours. I'm going to go back to the PowerPoint now, but I hope you see just how powerful this is. You've invested in your site. You probably got it looking the way you want it to look. Now, this could be any domain name. Okay, this just happens to be someone I selected here and happens to be his Dex page. But it could be a landing page. It could be anything you decide that you think will convert visitors to leads. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to go back to the PowerPoint now and we'll just wrap this up. Okay, did you get all that? Did you see what all is happening there? What we've done is we've built these assets that dominate the first page of Google for deck-related search terms, okay? But then instead of people visiting our site, we're actually able to show our partner sites on our domain name. Okay, so our partners, they're the ones that get all the traffic and all the leads. Okay, so this solves some major problems. First of all, there's no sharing of leads. If you've ever worked with any of these other big companies that you see all over the first page of Google, what they'll do is they'll generate a lead and then they'll share it with 3 or 4 of your competitors. Okay, so everybody ends up bidding on price, and it's just a terrible way to do business. Okay, and then also these people that are searching for your services, your deck building services, they're way further down the buying cycle because they're already at that point where they're on Google and searching for a service provider. Okay, so those leads are going to be a lot more qualified than what you'd normally see. So I hope all of this makes sense. Now, if you happen to meet the criteria that we outlined earlier, and you're a quality deck builder and you're looking to really grow this side of your business, click the link below and schedule a quick call with us. It'll take less than 15 minutes. You can ask us all the questions you want, and we're going to have some questions for you as well, and we'll see if this makes sense. Okay? Thanks so much.